Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I got disconnected from the Diablo server. So that's a thing apparently. Yeah. So it's a good thing we restarted our stream when we did. So we're going to go in and we're going to work on a build for the Necromancer that might be able to do some ranged play, hopefully. And maybe do some Fields of Misery. So we'll see if we have anything that's damage over time that we could use for that purpose. My apologies about the interruption, all that good stuff. Let's see what we got. So we need a ranged ability for sure in order to be able to do this. Bone Pillar seems like a good choice because it's got to automatically seek out the next target that's available. We can't really use Death Nova, I don't think. I'm not sure if there is a good option here that's like a ranged damage over time. Don't think there is. Just don't think his kit has it built in. We could do the mages, like we could do the contamination mages, because they create ores of decay that damage things in an area for a little bit. So that might be the way we have to go. And then we can increase their duration by 25%. Maybe something like that. That's about the best that I can think of that's gonna work for this. Okay. And we're gonna have to switch off Swift Harvesting for something else. Let's just do Life from Death. Okay. We gotta keep Blood Rush on because we need the mobility. We're trying to figure out a build here that's going to let us farm around Fields of Misery without losing our Massacre bonus stacks. Maybe we need to have that Command Skeletons back into the mix here. We'll just go with Dark Mending so they heal us as we go. We're going to go with, instead of Corpse Explosion, I think we'll either go with Corpse Lance or Devour. Corpse Lance seems like the ideal thing here because it just gives us a ranged attack spell. This is for elites, but I feel like maybe instead we need to have Bone Spear here so we can keep things tagged a little bit easier. I don't know which. I think Teeth is the easiest rune there probably to hit. And then we just go with our Contaminated Mages to keep things tagged as we run. Something along those lines. Not sure if this will actually work. We'll give it a try. It's going to take a little bit to get used to what we're doing too. I think actually I need to move that. Okay. See how this goes. The goal is to chain massacre things in Fields of Misery basically. Oh, before I do that, let's identify those legendaries we got a minute ago. We got a upgraded Leoric's Crown, it looks like, and we got a Flesh Terror. No surprise that's a downgrade, no surprise that's an upgrade. Alright. It's even a higher effect on the Leoric's, which is great for us. Let's remove the previous gem. Let's train him up so that we can do higher level rubies. Do we have... Oh, we're short gold, so we can't do that. We're just going to have to use the ruby that we have, looks like. That's okay. Not a big deal. Better gloves. Alright, well. Looks like we can salvage all that. I think this should work for the build. We'll see. We'll see. Out to Fields of Misery we go. Again, if there's any frame drops, if it's laggy or stuttery, let me know please. I do need to know that. yeah, that's gonna work. I think we can keep it going that way, just by throwing the mages on it. And using the bone spikes to just continually poke and keep up stuff with heat-seeking type abilities is going to be pretty handy for us. Oh, we lost our bonus. Just kidding. Apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. Seemed like it was going well. Okay, the problem I'm instantly seeing is that the mage does a little bit too much damage. So it makes it harder to keep that massacre bonus up because it just kills them. Yeah, it takes a while to turn on too, it looks like. I'm not sure it's actually keeping my bonus up either, so let's just test that real quick, see if it keeps the bonus up. The pets definitely do not. It does not appear that the summon mage does either. So we can't use that to keep a bonus going. That's unfortunate. What rune of command skeletons am I using at the moment? Just the one that gives me back health on each skeleton hit. I had a different build I was using that I really, really like and that I will use most of the time. But it doesn't work for farming massacre bonus on Fields of Misery, which is what we're trying to do at the moment. Just because it's the quickest way to level, but I'm not entirely sure there's actually a way to make it work with Necromancer, because he doesn't really have a damage over time spell, and apparently the mages don't count, and the skeletons don't count. So that's basically makes it so that there's no way to easily... Okay. Yeah, the mage AoE doesn't keep it up. So I'm not sure how we do it other than just going with the other things. Interesting. I think we can still keep it up pretty decently, just teleporting around and doing Bone Spear and Bone Spikes. Like, I feel like that was doing pretty decent.
That needs to recharge.
Gold's always good.
An interesting opponent.
Which one of those I went Ricochet, huh? I guess I could try to keep it going in here too. Shouldn't be too hard. I say as I completely lose track of where I'm going and let it drop. Kill Clem the Prodigious. I don't know if I pronounced that word right. I probably didn't. Not great. Let's go ahead and just change this right now because we can see it's not working already. So no reason to keep sticking with it if it's not working. We got a new Corpse Explosion. Freeze all enemies caught in the explosion. That's pretty cool. Land of the Dead. All corpse skills can be used at will for 10 seconds. That's pretty PM. That's a new ability. Blood Rush got a new rune. Transfusion heals you for 2% of your maximum health for every enemy you pass through. That seems pretty good. That sounds like it'd be really good, actually. I think what we're going to do, though, for the purposes of just trying to chain things together is, do we have thing... Yeah, we have Aura of Frailty. I think we're going to keep that on. And that way it'll just apply a curse whenever we come near things, and I'm curious if that will keep our massacre bonus going. And worst case scenario, it'll just make things easier to kill, you know? See if the curse keeps it up. We won't hit anything here. Either my skeletons are keeping it up or my curses, but I think we already established that the skeletons can't. Unless it's just like a chance for the skeletons to keep it going, maybe. Necromancer uses intelligence? Yes, that is correct. Alright.
Give it more time.
Oops. There's a
time.
thing over there. I'm not entirely sure that's actually working the way I think it is. Let's see if we do revive minions, if they will keep our kill bonus going. We'll go with Purgatory. Alright. So I just feel like it's working in a different way than I actually think it is. I feel like the minions might be keeping the curse up, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna find out.
You will make a fine corpse.
We gotta find a minion to keep it up. Nope. We'll check it out once we get back into Fields of Misery. Oop. Frenzy Shrine. I may just play Necro instead of Wizard when it comes out. I'll believe it when I see it, Estrella. I'll believe it when I see it. This should be a good chance to test keeping that massacre bonus up, huh? Oh, maybe not. It's just elites. There we go. There's some... Nope, those are my guys. Just kidding. Cool. Well, we got a resplendent chest anyway. Even if we don't get anything really cool, we got some yellows. It's always good, and a quest completed. There's a shrine down here. It looks like we can grab. May, keyword, huh? I didn't see the named elite we were supposed to kill on the last floor. Wonder if those guys transfer floor to floor. They do. Good.
That needs to recharge.
Let's see if we can keep a massacre bonus going here. We'll let the Wretched Mother summon some guys. Oh, look at how far it is between packs. Rip that idea. That's a dead end. Okay, where did we not go? Up here there's a crisscross section we didn't hit. Oops. Revive those guys again. Come with me if you want to be reanimated. I mean, they're not living, so I can't say come with me if you want to live. I have to say come with me if you want to be reanimated. Alright, is there a path up here we can go down?
Not enough essence.
There is, but it's a dead end.
Give it more time.
How about down this way? Yeah, also a dead end. Okay. Pretty cool.
That needs to recharge.
Not really. It's really not cool, actually.
I must wait.
This is exciting. When you clear the entire zone and you don't find the named elite you're supposed to kill. If he's in one of these little catacombs, I'm going to be real upset.
That needs to
And if he's not, I'm going to be even more upset. he's not, then we say screw it and we go back out and try to get kill bonus. Hey, look, he isn't. Screw it. Like, I'm not crazy. That whole map is explored, right, guys? Like, I don't see anything that's not. Screw it.
Give it more time.
Oh god, he's in the Fields of Misery. I'm smart. I knew that. Yeah. Thank you, Hailey. I had a really, really long work day in my day job today. A really long day. Every day is a long day. Who am I kidding? Oh, I feel silly. Alright. Dang it.
My insight grows.
Let's see. Okay, let's see if we, once we get a massacre bonus, if we just sit there and let our minions attack them and don't do anything ourselves, we'll see if it keeps the bonus going. So we'll just have to wait until we get massacre bonus started up here, which shouldn't be too long.
This world can abide you no longer.
Okay, here we go. Nope, they don't keep it going. Because I just didn't do anything there while they were sitting there attacking things, and nothing. So it has to be me actively doing it. My minions don't count. Which I suppose is fair, but I'm also positive that it's not like that for the other classes, so that seems like a bug. But that's fine. If it's what it is what it is, right? Just going to keep this massacre bonus going as long as we can. Just walk in as we attack, walk in as we attack. There's our name delete. He wasn't hiding in the cave, spoiler alert. There we go, he's dead. Our massacre bonus is still going. We'll come back for any loot we're missing in a second, if there's anything important. This is a pretty good one, actually. We're doing a good job keeping it up this time. I'm not sure where to go from here, though. I might lose it. Stay with me, little frog guy. Yeah. I think I painted myself into a corner here. Yeah. Almost have it. Dang it. Alright. I think just with my right click and left click alone, I can keep it going, honestly. Alright, I think we killed the elite up this direction. Oh, there's more guys to kill.
The grave beckons.
Oh good, frog elites. We can drag those along forever.
This creature will die.
Oh, unless they burrow under the ground. Then it won't be so easy.
You will make a fine corpse.
Alright, keeping that kill streak going. Keeping that kill streak going.
Waited for this knowledge.
Yeah, it's a lot faster leveling up this way than it is doing rifts. Interesting too, it's a whole different way of playing. It's quite different. Oh, an empowered shrine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, team. Alright. Not terrible.
Hard to tell what you fancy.
I think that's time where we reset our progress. It's all dark. Partner images are not appearing. What do you mean partner images are not appearing? Are you saying the stream's not showing video? I'm seeing everything normal. Let me just pull it up on a second stream. Just to confirm. Ooh, that's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Okay, everything else can be salvaged. Okay, looks like it's showing for me. I'm not sure what he means. Alright, let's leave game and go back in. We'll do another lap around the Fields of Misery, see if we can keep things chained a little bit better this time around. I'll see if there's any skills I could change to make that even easier to keep going. I think that the Bone Spikes and Bone Spear are pretty easy to keep it clicking, keep it going. But obviously the skeletal minions aren't doing anything for me. So I'm going to probably get rid of them. And I'll probably... I was going to grab an aura, but do we really even need one? I don't feel like we probably do. We're not having any trouble surviving. Honestly. I feel like we just need something to make us move faster. Do we have anything that does that? Becomes an aura that consumes all corpses with 15 yards and restores 11 essence per corpse. This effect is increased by 50% of your gold pickup radius. That seems pretty good because we have a passive that makes it so every time we consume corpses, it'll give us a movement speed boost. We don't need that anymore because obviously we're not going to use it. We'll grab Army of the Dead just to kill elites when we run into those. We don't need to revive because we're not going to be using like minions, because we need to keep our stuff like chained together, and if our minions are attacking things, it makes it harder for us to kite things with us. Your armor absorbs all enemies are stunned. Yeah, we'll just go bone armor, and of course we need blood rush. I don't think. No, there's not one that gives us a speed boost after we use it, it doesn't look like. So I think we'll just keep the armor. Passives. We have new passives. Your curses cost 50% less and last forever. If you take lethal damage, sacrifice and gain health. We don't have any minions to sacrifice with the build we're doing. The main thing we need is Fueled by Death, which gives us movement speed. And we can take standalone. Since we don't have minions anymore, that'll give us 100% more armor. And that should be good enough to help us chain things together, I think. Yeah, I think this should be just fine. And really the only thing we have to do is hit W every so often to put armor on us, hit Q to teleport around, and then right click and left click. Our E is just a quick kill for elites. I just have to train myself not to hit E, because E was my corpse explosion before. So I just gotta train myself not to do that. Let's get some guys set up. Where are we on the map? Can't really tell yet. So we should be automatically consuming corpses, which will give us movement speed just automatically, which will be nice. I wonder how many times I can say automatically. We have to move a little bit close to them. I wish I had more gold pickup radius, honestly. It'd make it a lot easier to do this. But that's okay. We're doing fine. We just gotta make sure we run over the bodies after we spawn them as much as possible. try to keep guys trailing behind us so we can use them to hit when we need to. Get some corpses for some movement speed here, and just keep the chain killing going as much as possible. We're at 75. That's doing pretty good.
You will make a fine corpse.
Just watching the edges of the map so we can stay kind of towards the outside and yet still keep as many interior minions pulled as we can, because that's where the majority of them are. As you work towards the center, there are more and more of them. At 108, that's not too bad for a chain kill. We're about to go up quite a bit more here with this set of minions. Reactivate our bone armor. We don't want to lose out on that. This is actually a really good one. We're at 154. I think this might be my highest one yet. This build is definitely the way to go. That constant movement speed just from gathering up the corpses is very, 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 very helpful for this. And learning to not actually kill things as you go and just like keep them kited is, I think, a key here. And just kill things here and there incidentally as you kite the huge density of mobs together. It's kind of like gathering up things for a greater rift, right? Like, it's that same kind of concept where you just want to keep things kind of rounded up and together. So that's how I'm going to choose to look at it. I might have just made a mistake there. Now we're fine. Calculated. 229 kill streak, we're doing good. Uh-oh, we killed everything with our level up. Not everything, but a lot of things we killed with our level up. And I'm also sorry if I'm not reading chat as much right now, because I'm trying to keep this kill streak going. So I do apologize in advance. The reason I am left clicking, I think I read that right, is because it allows me to basically keep the chain going, because I have to hit minions to keep the chain going. My left click is instant and heat seeking. Because I went with bone pillars on my bone spikes, it'll automatically seek out enemies that are on the screen basically, which makes it incredibly good for chaining these things together. And it also generates back my essence, which isn't as big of a deal. I also don't want to be shooting out my bone spears constantly, because that'll kill enemies too quick. And if I kill the enemies too quick, then I don't have anything to keep my massacre bonus going as I kite them forward. So I don't want to actually bone spear as often as I can, because they'll kill the enemies too quick and then I won't be able to keep the massacre bonus going. Like right here I can bone spear a little bit because I can see there are more enemies coming up on the horizon for me. But if I just like unloaded all my bone spears, they would all be dead right now. And that's not what I want. I don't want to kill them instantly. I want to chain them to the next pack and just chain them around constantly, so that we can keep as big of a massacre bonus going as we possibly can. It's the basic idea behind it. Hopefully I read your comment right. I just glanced over. I could raise it to expert. Yes, you are correct. Oh god. Oh, that was close. Yeah, and I think I will do that. I was more or less just trying to find a build that I could do this with and kind of practice the concept, because I hadn't really gotten much practice with it before this point. So I was more or less just looking for something that I could use to kind of practice and see if I can get the concept down before I switch up to a higher difficulty. But the higher difficulty will also allow me to keep things chained easier without having to worry about killing them. That's a good point. That's a very good point, actually.
Decay and rot.
Doing pretty good though. I don't know what the cap is, like the maximum bonus you can get, but I feel like we gotta be almost there. I think we've almost chained this entire level together, actually. Let's go ahead and do a cursed chest, eh? That seems like it'd be a good thing to do here. I wish it were the one where it was like kill 100 enemies, because the waves isn't going to be as good for me as the 100 enemies one would have been. Because here I have to actually like shred things more, and I'm worried that I'm going to have downtime in between them. That's going to cause me to drop my massacre bonus. Actually really worried about that. It's okay, I don't have much of the level left anyway, so if I do drop my massacre bonus, it's not the end of the world, huh? There's the end of the massacre bonus. 551. Diabolical Massacre. Cool. 551 enemies killed, yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we got an upgrade. We actually chained almost the entire Fields of Misery together there. So, cool. I'm down. I'm happy with that. I will turn it up to Expert, I think. What level was I when I went in there? Let me rewind a little bit. 45 now. I was 41, it looks like. So I gained 4 levels doing that loop. 42. I was 42. So we gained 3 levels doing that loop. That's not bad at all. Was there any frame rate drops or lags on there? You should gain around 2 levels for the bonus. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played since Season 3, other than the hammered and stuff I've been doing on my live streams previously, which I ranked 80 in, well, 80 in NA. I know it's not that great, but I'm proud of it. Shush. So, since I haven't played since Season 3, I'm not as up to date on strategies. I actually just found this the other day and was like, oh, that sounds fun. Let's try it out. Alright, let's go and raise the difficulty up to Expert. Ooh, the caffeine is kicking in. Can you tell? Can you tell? Alright, we'll bring you up to Expert, see how we do. See if we survive just fine. Extra 25% experience isn't a bad thing at all. Too bad I don't have canes. That would be nice for the extra bonus experience. That'd be really nice, actually. Before we go in, let's look at what the new abilities we got were. Path of Bones. That's pretty cool. I don't think it's good for this, but that's pretty cool. We got Frost Scythe. That's pretty cool. Power Shift we already had. Shatter we already had. Singularity we already had. We already had Blight. Stuns the target for 3 seconds on our Corpse Lance. That's a new one. That's a new one for us. Command Golem, Decay Golem. Frozen Lands Rune. Enemies in the Land of Death are periodically frozen. That's a new one. Whenever a cursed enemy dies, you are healed for 200% of your life per kill. That's a new one. Cool. So I'm pretty happy with what we have for a build, though, for this sort of thing. Next time I gotta remember to check it before I log out, because it'll keep the new flags on. Alright. We could start with a curse chest. Ooh, that's a lot harder.
You will make a fine corpse.
Rip. Alright, let's keep the guys chained and move on to the next area. I think we're taking a little bit too much damage to do this difficulty, to be honest.
Do not fear the end. More time.
Feels like we're taking quite a bit. Maybe we'll be okay, though. I'm not sure. Things are definitely lasting longer, which is good. I don't have to worry about not using my bone spear as much, which is nice. I do have to worry about making sure I keep up my damage reductions though. Which actually requires me to get in close in the middle of a bunch of enemies and activate my bone shield.
Not enough essence.
Don't you charge at me, Bull. That's such Bull.
Weakness consumes you.
Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Keep coming. Yes. Chain with me. Chain with me. Candy Maud and Charlie. Uh-oh, we lost the bonus.
I understand so
Rip.
much more now.
Should've just slow walked the tree over. My bad. Figured there'd be a pack of enemies a little bit closer than there was, so I thought I could queue over to them. But mistakes were made. It's okay, we can start it over. It's not a big deal. I think I killed too much stuff with my bone spears too. Come on, guys. They're stuck on the vile nest. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, carrion farm. That would be really good for chaining things, right? I just go in there and get lots of chain kills through the carrion farm. That seems like something we should do. See if we can work our way there without losing our massacre bonus here.
I am undone. Demon spawn taking root in my fields.
Then you must go.
This land is all my family has. I cannot live.
We basically just have like tons and tons of bats all the time here, right? Because we have multiple plague nests spawning. So we should have like a near infinite supply of bats, I think. I don't know if the bats give enough experience to be worth it, do they? That is a question, actually. Do the bats give enough experience to actually be worth farming like this? Gotta be careful to try not to kill the plague nests too easily, either. Just try to keep right in the middle area here, so I can just keep shooting them back and forth. I would assume the bats get less experience because they're smaller enemies with less HP, right? So this may not even be worth anything. But can't get the kill count high anyway. I don't know if we can maintain it leaving this area though, going on to another area. Back and forth we go, back and forth we go, on a rodeo. I don't know, that made sense in my head. We're consuming lots of corpses though, let me tell you. Alright, we're starting to kill off the carrion, or the nests by accident. So at this point, I think we try to take some of the bats we have and just move them out of this area and move them up to the next pack of enemies that we're going to try to get to. Try not to kill him. Okay, there we go. Now we can keep chaining the other enemies, right? Yeah, it makes sense in my head. Let's do it.
This will be a challenge. This world can abide you no longer. My essence is too low.
Oh, we're out of essence. It was bound to happen eventually. Don't want to get frozen. That would really suck. Speaking of, almost happened. You guys are actually starting to be a bit of a pain in the butt here. This elite is. Because they're teleporters and they're body blocking me. I don't like it. Getting a good massacre bonus going though.
All must serve the cycle.
See if we can get some corpses consumed here, so we can get some movement speed rolling. Now kite back up. We're up to Bloodthirsty, which is the 300 mark. Not bad at all. Alright. There's another elite pack. I suppose that's a good thing, as long as they're not frozen. Oh, they're arcane cutters. Even better. Let's kite them up with us. Let's just throw enemies at them here. We have something that's fearing things. It must be one of our weapons or items or something has the chance to fear on hit. It's not ideal for this situation. That's okay though. It is what it is. Trying to make sure I get as many enemies as I can here as we move into the next section of area. Come on, Mr. Bull guy. You're my chain guy. You're the thing I'm gonna be chaining here. Okay, here's another elite. We can use that to chain into the next area. I think we actually have almost cleared the entire map. Yeah, we've pretty much cleared the entire map at this point, so we just have to finish out these guys, and that'll be the whole map. Starting to run out of essence here.
This world can abide you no longer.
Let's just do our Army of the Dead rush here. Kill out the remaining things. 480. Not too bad. Not too bad considering we messed up early in the rotation. Can we get 500? I might be pushing it. We have to get a lot of bats to get 500, huh? Are there any areas we didn't get that we could chain him to? I think we're pretty much out. pretty much out of areas. We might have some enemies over here that we didn't quite kill. Yeah. That's about our only hope to do that. There's an item we missed. Gotta get that. We don't want to get out leveled by the game. I more or less just want 500 at this point. Like, I know it probably won't give me any extra boost, but I just want 500. You know? Once I get 500, I'm happy. Alright, I'm happy now. We can finish this out. I don't think there's a whole lot of other areas. There's a little area in the corner here, if I can get these bats to come with me. Almost lost it. Yeah, this little area right up here in the corner that we haven't cleared. Just use our primary on them and make sure we keep the chain going. Yeah, it's a lot of little goat men up here. This will give us some more. Can we get 600 team? Is that a thing that's gonna happen? 600 or bust? No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna bust. There's the waypoint. That means there should be more unexplored land up here, right? Because they never put the waypoint right at the very edge. Jesus. Alright. We're starting to take a good chunk of damage right now, though. That means we're gonna have to get some equipment when we go back into town before we relog this time around. Have to craft some stuff up. We're starting to take more damage than we can sustain at this difficulty. Enlightenment Shrine. Does that mean that it's going to apply to my bonus that I've been building up here? Is it going to apply to everything I've done? Or just, probably just to the end bonus it gives me, right? 600. It's a new record for me. Alright, let's end it. I'm pretty confident that we got everything here. The only thing we could try to do is chain it into the next area, but the next area is that farmland area where you complete the quest with the scoundrel, and it's not going to have anything there. So, 609. There it is. Yeah, Diabolical Massacre again. Same massacre bonus. That's cool. Did we clear? Yeah, we cleared the whole zone. There's a small area at the bottom we missed, but not much. The game was terminated. God damn it, what? Well, at least it happened after. At least it happened after we finished that. Did we make him? We didn't make him a seasonal character. That sucks. I suppose it doesn't matter. There's probably not any seasonal only items. Oh well. Problem creating a game. Game servers for your game mode may be unavailable at this time. Make sure you have the latest Diablo 3 client. So maybe they updated. Let's just see real quick. Maybe there's an update and we had to restart the client. Hopefully that's all it is. Otherwise the stream would be pretty short. Is the Necromancer class interesting? Are you still learning the class? Yes, it is very interesting. And I do enjoy it. There is a problem switching heroes. Select hero. Problem switching heroes. Okay. I think we might be SOL here. Yeah, it's very interesting. One of the things I like about it most is there seems to be a lot of different options on ways you can play it. You can play it as like a pet type class, which is really fun. It's not as much fun for me, but I can see a lot of people really liking it. You can play it as like a bone class where you use lots of bone spells, or you can use blood magic to sustain, or my favorite, using corpse explosions. So, alright, we're back Nope, just kidding. Let's go see if we change settings. Yeah, okay, it looks like other people are having the same problems. Campaign mode not available for Necromancer. Alright, well, I guess that's the end of that stream for tonight. Sorry, guys. Cut it shorter than I anticipated. I'll probably do some grinding off stream, though I might continue the leveling experience on stream later. I apologize. I didn't expect the servers to die, but it looks like that's what happened. Beta, what can you do? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like the content, like, share, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye, YouTubes. Bye-bye. Hi. Welcome back. Hopefully y'all didn't leave. It's apparently running again. So, it's back up. Stream is back up. Game is back up. Servers are back up. So, we're going to keep leveling. I assume most people will have already left, but we're gonna do a little bit more work here. See what we can do. It's no error 37, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. I don't know what spells I got because it died on me, but I'm pretty sure that's a new one. Risen mages cost 10% health, but cast lasts an additional 2 seconds. Okay. We had that. Let's look at what some of the other things could be. Reduce all essence cost by 2 each. Stuns. Dead cold, we had that. Revive minions deal an extra 15% damage but last 5 seconds. Damage dealt is turned to cold. That's a new one. Alrighty, cool. Command skeletons, freezing grasp. The target of your command is frozen. We had that one. We had decay golem. We had frozen army, I think. No, we didn't. The army tramples enemies in a line. Damage turns to cold. Cool. We had that. We had that. Gain 2 essence when a cursed enemy dies. Harvest essence on frailty. That's pretty cool. Bone Spirit got a new one. Increase the maximum number of charges to 4. That's actually pretty solid for Bone Spirit. It's going to let you use it more easily. We had that. We had that. And we had that. Okay, I think those are the only new ones unless we got some new passives. We did, we got a new passive. You're healed for 10% of your life on hit when one of your minions hits an enemy. Cool. We're not using minions, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's get a few more levels while the servers are still up. Let's see if this ends up being the wave event on the cursed chest, or if it's the... Yes, it is. Good. This is the one we actually want.
That needs to recharge.
Screw you and you're frozen. Stupid guys. Event failed. Cursed chest of Khazra. Okay. We've never seen that happen. That's a new one. Never seen it just say event failed. Usually it's like your time has run out or whatever. And the time hadn't even run out yet. Oh my god, we're dying. We definitely out-leveled what we're capable of surviving. Oh god. Okay, we need to get some new armors. Even with all the extra survivability stuff we have on, we're definitely taking an extreme amount of damage right now.
My essence is too low.
Can't tell if we're north on the map or south on the map, but I think we're north on the map, so we're going to start kiting them southernly. See you, Stray. Have a good night. Okay.
All must serve the cycle.
Okay, well, we're able to keep this bonus going without dying entirely. We're just getting chunked when the elite was on the screen, so not a big deal. I do think we might have trouble getting the full 300 bonus up and running here, just because I messed around and ran the wrong direction a lot at the beginning.
My essence.
But we'll see how it goes. Pull all these guys in here with us. Try to get some density going on there. Running low on our essence here. So let's just call in an army of the dead to randomly assault people. We have 3 plague nests here. That's actually pretty good. That could help us build up some good chain massacre bonus until we kill the plague nests accidentally. Actually, let's just kill the plague nests and keep fighting. I think the goatmen give us more experience anyway. Kite down our little bull friend here to the next area. We lost a little bit of armor there because we used the absorb a little prematurely. Kind of need to grab that because my armor's getting outdated. I need to make sure that I'm getting some updated armor here. I don't have a ton of materials to craft with, so it's pretty important actually.
You will make a fine corpse.
Let's try to consume as many of those corpses as we can to get some movement speed bonus going. So we can do this and just kite this guy along with us and move on to the next set of enemies. Failed crystal. It's always nice. Okay, the tree is down. Carrion farm event. Oh, we can't hit them there. It's too bad. Kind of want to go back in there for the carrion farm event because that worked out pretty well for us last time, but I don't know how much it added. Definitely took a lot of time to make happen. I'm not actually sure how much it added to our kill bonus potential. I feel like maybe the amount of time we spent in there would have been better used just clearing the zone and getting back in to clear it again, you know? It's definitely a way to get a really big chain going though. So maybe if you work back that way towards the end, like if you loop up and down and then end there, it would be the best way to do that. I don't know. I don't know. Just wanted to get some movement speed there off the corpses. And keep it going. This isn't too hard once you get used to it. It'd be a lot easier with the damage over time spell, like the witch doctors have, obviously. But it's not the end of the world. It isn't too bad. Ooh, that fear is going to be an issue. That fear is going to be an issue. We need to actually kill this guy. Vortex is also going to be an issue. That's going to mess up our chain kill. Our kill chain. There's 2 of them. Okay.
I understand so much more now.
Land of the Dead, Plague Lands, Rune unlocked. Let's try to remember that for when we go to look later.
My essence is too low.
Oof. Oof, that hurt. God, that pull in. Real annoying.
My essence is too low.
Alright, let's kill this elite now with our Army of the Dead move. Right, that should kill him. Yeah, good. We don't have to deal with him anymore. Him and his stupid sucking ability. I was trying to get some of the other guys out of the way so that I could be sure that my randomly targeted Army of the Dead was going to hit the elite that I wanted to kill. Glad I did that because there's another elite here. And who knows what he's going to be. Looks like Thunderstorm. And Frozen. Super. And fast. Well, at least he'll stick with me because he's fast. So be able, easy to keep the chain going off of him. That said, our chain is going quite nicely. We're at 470. Without breaking too much of a sweat and without cheesing out the carrion farm. Uh-oh. Lags. Rip. There it goes.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
I couldn't do any abilities there for a second. And I was like spamming my bone armor. And it wasn't working. Must be the server lag we were having earlier. Also, hi CRYPT. How's it going, buddy? You having a good day today? Hope you are. I'm starting to get a little bit more familiar with this so I feel confident reading chat again. Obviously, we're not going to get as good of a massacre bonus finishing this out, but we might as well just, you know, do it. We got a 500 one there. That's pretty solid. Or a max 400. Yeah, I think it was 500 actually there. You little turd.
This world can hide you no longer.
So the servers went completely down earlier, by the way. If you weren't here for it, we got completely booted out. I almost ended the stream because I thought they were going to be down for the night. In fact, I did end the stream. We lost like half of our people. But, yeah. We were able to get back in, thankfully, and get it going again. Just doing some grinding, getting those levels. Might switch it up and do a rift so we can do something a little bit different, not just this. I don't know how exciting this is for you guys. I'd imagine it's not that exciting. It's the same thing for a long time. Oh, I think we're done with that one. Nope, we kept it going. Almost dropped it. That was scary. But I really like this class quite a bit. It's really interesting. It's really fun. It's very different. I really like the dual management between the corpses and the essence. I think that's a good system. So I think that's the end of that. That was most of the zone. We got a 100 and something bonus and a 400 something bonus. Do you guys want me to do rifts instead of this? I can do rifts if you want. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to respond because I know there's a stream delay. And if you want me to, I will. If not, I'll keep doing this. It's up to you guys. This is the most efficient way to level, but it may not be the most exciting thing to watch, you know? We definitely need to craft some gear either way, though, because we're starting to get chunked by enemies. So we want to do highest usable, probably. Okay, 39 boots could probably be replaced. Yeah, let's replace those. It's an upgrade. We just got these. Those are only level 44, 45 to 44, 45. Slight upgrade there. Suppose the weapon might be the biggest upgrade, right? Because that's a level 32. So let's look at what the highest usable weapon we can make is. It's a two-hander, preferably. Because the two-handers seem to work better in general for this sort of thing that we're doing. There's a 47. 48 with a one-hander. Two-handed staff. Let's do that. Yeah, it's a little bit of an upgrade. Just a little bit of an upgrade. What's this? Quick draw belt. Okay, we can get rid of that now. We crafted that a long time ago, huh? Get rid of this. Alright, what else could we upgrade? Our pants are out of date by 10 levels. Let's get new ones of those. That is not an upgrade. No primary stats. That is an upgrade. Alright. Suppose we could do the... Can't you can roll like a high level weapon with a reduced level requirement. That might be a good way to go. All these things that we don't need to use. Phylactery, quiver, scythe. One-hander. Yeah, we can roll one of these and then try to re-roll a reduced level requirement on it. Because that's even a upgrade over what we had. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see if we can re-roll that into reduced level requirement. Might not have enough gold to do it though, unfortunately. Can we do weapons right now? We can. Okay. And secondary, reduced level requirement. We can go up to 10. It's a level 54. Yeah, so that'll bring it down to us. Down to our level. Reduced level requirement by 7, and we can instantly use it. Look at that. Look at that. 135% upgrade over the 100% upgrade that we previously had. We should be killing stuff now. We should be killing stuff now. We're just going to get some intelligence in there. Boom. Right on. Okay. So, this zone is cleared. I didn't see anyone say whether they want to see rifts or if they want to see more of this. So I'm assuming you want to see more of this, but I'm going to do a rift just in case. because it could be just a little bit more interesting, hopefully.
I wish you luck here.
It's a change of pace for me anyway. The other way is more efficient. So let me know if you want me to go back to the other way.
This creature will die.
I don't think we can do massacre bonuses in here. So I don't think that's actually even a thing. So I probably should change my build back to my other build. Can you still use the armory even though you're not level 70 yet? Is that a thing you can do? I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like mastery bonuses will. It doesn't look like you can get bonuses there. Massacre bonuses in a Rift. Which that'd be pretty OP if you could. Because then you could have the bonus of the Rift plus the massacre bonus. It'd be pretty crazy actually. So if that's not the case, let's just nuke him down. Also, we don't have things showing on the ground. That's a mistake. Make sure we're picking stuff up as we go. Alright.
Decay and rot.
Whoops. Come on, I want both of you together so I can use my cooldown. There it is. And everything dies.
Fear the end.
I used Army of the Dead. Raise a massive skeleton army to pummel random targets with 50,000 total weapon damage. And since we have a weapon that's like essentially level 54 and we're 50, well, it's only 54. Seemed like it was higher than it was. It'd be better if we had like a level 70 weapon with reduced level requirement, but we didn't have the gold to train up that high. Maybe after this we might have a little bit more gold. But this weapon does a lot better than our other weapon did. It's like 200% more damage. Feels a lot better.
This world can abide you no longer.
Cool. This build's even fun actually while not doing the chain farming. Though I really do like my corpse explosion build better. It's just visceral and fun. This isn't bad though. This isn't bad at all just for mindless like rift farming. Not bad. I think it needs something that's a little bit better at killing Rift Guardian or killing elites like more consistently. Like what we have kills elites, but it has such a long cooldown. I think it'd be better if we switched it out for Bone Spirit, to be honest, which we might just do right now. Oops. After we kill this spider lady. I'm like, what's keeping us in combat here? Oops. Super rune. Alright, well first let's see what our new things are. Death Nova has a rune called Bone Nova. Spines radiate outwards, dealing weapon damage. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's cool! Oh my god, that's really cool. So that is really cool. That will work really good with our corpse explosion build that we had earlier. Okay, Command Skeletons has a new one, Kill Command. Now commands your skeletons to explode, dealing 80% weapon damage to all enemies within 15 yards. That's pretty cool. Land of the Dead has Plague Lands. Land of the Dead deals 10,000 weapon damage over its duration to enemies. That's cool. Blood Rush has a new rune, Leave a Corpse Behind. Bone Spirit has one, Bone Spirit explodes, dealing tons of weapon damage. Yeah, we're going to use that instead of what we're using, which is Army of the Dead. Unfinished Business. Big Boomy at the end. Yes, please. And then let's see what the new bone armor rune is. We have Vengeful Ornaments. Enemies are stunned. Your armor absorbs all incoming damage for 5 seconds and grants immunity to crowd control effects. That seems like it'd be great for greater rifts. Bone armor also increases your movement speed by 1% for each enemy hit. We're going to be using that. Movement speed is good. Movement speed is very good. Now, instead of using Death Nova, even though I really like that, it doesn't really fit with the build I'm running right now. So we're going to definitely go back into the Teeth that we've been using. But I do think that that would be really good for some builds. Let's see. Bone armor. It doesn't look as cool as the other one did. The other one was just so cool with the red effect, but hey, that's okay. Not everything can be the coolest looking thing in the world, right? Okay, so now we have max movement speed. Like, we have 10% additional movement speed from the bone armor stacks. We're just like clipping along. And then whenever we consume a corpse, we're going to move even faster, which we do automatically just by walking near them with our Devour rune that we have. So we're essentially just moving along real fast. I think that's a pretty good build. There's our explosions on the elite. Chunked him down pretty good, and then we can finish him off with Teeth. I do think maybe the other one is a bit better, the one that deals additional damage for each enemy it travels through. I feel like that was a bit stronger, but that's okay. This could be a bit of a pain. Does it slow down Teeth? Yeah, it does. That's never going to touch him, is it? Drag him through it. There we go. Poor Spirit doesn't know what to do. Alright. Move it down this way. We have Channeling Pylon. Cool. It's going to let us teleport around a whole lot. I think the teleport is bugged because it's not giving you movements, or it's not sacrificing any life to do the teleport. So that feels like a bug because it's supposed to sacrifice life to do the teleport. Basically, you're shedding your skin, you're losing part of your blood in order to teleport around like this. So the fact that it's not, it seems pretty broken. God, that's so good. And it's nice because you just walk over corpses and replenish it really easily. Because the cooldown on Bone Spirit is reduced every time you consume a corpse. And we're like always consuming corpses with this build. It's pretty cool, actually. It almost makes it so we can use our Bone Spirit on things that aren't elites. Almost. Like, we used one there. And with all those spiders, we got it back already. So that's cool. Oh, I forgot I need to keep my bone armor up. There we go. Not really sure where I'm supposed to go right now. I feel like I'm missing something. Is there an offshoot down here I didn't see? Maybe?
Give it more time.
Maybe there's like a side path over here. Yeah, there's cat.
The Rift Guardian has found
That is not possible.
Unfortunately, because we don't have a lot of corpses now, we don't have a way to refresh our bone spirits for the Rift Guardian. So we just have to kind of play the slow game and wait. Not the end of the world, though. We do decent enough damage even without it. Maybe if we kite him over this way, there will be some corpses we can consume. Yeah, there are.
I need essence.
Oops. More corpses over here, maybe?
Give it more time.
Or enemies we can kill to get corpses? Here's some enemies. Although, this might be a bit much to deal with, actually. Let's drop everything we have.
No. My
There it is.
insight grows.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. So what do you guys think? You like that, watching that better than you like watching Fields of Misery, or would you prefer me to chain together Fields of Misery?
Turning to town.
Fields of Misery was more efficient, but that was more fun. So if you guys like that better, I'll do that instead.
Your trial.
Let me know. Certainly more gear that way. Not going to be replacing that weapon anytime soon, I don't think. Unless I just roll a higher level weapon and roll reduced level requirement on it. I think we're going to use that because it gives us more experience per kill, plus it's a slight upgrade. Alright, let's salvages, salvages, salvages. Train him up. We can craft 60s now. We don't want highest usable, we want all. We want to go down to like a two-handed axe or something like that. 56, 58 on the two-handed axe, 70 on a two-handed scythe. Let's do that. If we could get reduced level requirement, we're gonna need a 20 reduced level requirement in order to be able to use that, which I don't think is possible. So let's just see. Oh wait a second. What? Do you see that? Look at that. We got a reduced level requirement 25 on cast. What are the odds of that shit? That's amazing. We can actually probably even up this to like a torment difficulty with that shit. If we can survive torment difficulty. I'm not 100% sure we could survive it. But Jesus, that's massive damage. Massive damage boost. Let's make a square ruby. We can make 2 square rubies. And then we can take the square ruby we have in our helm out. Maybe make a flawless ruby, yeah. Drop that in our helm for the extra experience. And then drop the square ruby in our weapon for the extra damage. Cool. We're doing the deeps now, boys. We're doing the deeps now. Alright. We got a new thing. Draw life increases your life regeneration by 10% for each enemy within 20 yards. That's pretty cool. I think we want to keep the things that we have, though. New Siphon Blood Rune, Purity of Essence. Your essence gained is increased to 20 while you are at full health. Cool. Alright. So no one said anything other than, holy shit, that's so lucky. Which, yes, it was. So I'm just going to assume you want me to do rifts again. And I'm going to take the risk of logging out, which is scaring me because server issues earlier. And we're going to try turning it up to Torment. We can't turn it up to Torment. You have to get up to level 60 before you can do Torment. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, I guess we keep it at Expert then. When we hit level 60, we might be able to up it to Torment, though, just because of that weapon. God, that's crazy, though. That is genuinely crazy. What's our lowest level piece of armor? Maybe we can get a reduced level requirement armor piece, too. 45 is the lowest I'm seeing. 40 on shoulders. 38 helm. Our neck is real crap. Is really old. So if we can make some shoulders, maybe, and get a reduced level requirement on that. Is that a thing on armor? I think it is. I mean, obviously it won't be as big of an upgrade, but it'd be nice. We can only craft level 60 shoulders. So let's craft a level 60 and see if it's an option. We obviously didn't get it off the bat. Ugh, what bad luck, right? I'm kidding. I'm not really complaining. Alright. So yeah, it'd be a big toughness upgrade if we can make this happen. We're gonna look to re-roll the lightning radius. We can do reduce level requirement. Cool. We'll just choose the best. Oh, now it's too much gold for us to re-roll. Rip. Alright, well we're gonna keep that there anyway for later.
Thank you for coming here. There are many.
It looks like we can get rid of this tier of gem because we're on to the next tier of gems. So that's good. Let's do a bounty and see how that weapon works out for us. Or sorry, not bounty, a rift. See how that weapon works out for us.
Are you strong enough to survive?
I actually don't know. Oh yeah, we're strong enough to survive.
Creature will die. Be free now.
That feels good. Wow. I don't know. Don't think it hurts them enough.
Give it more time.
Good God. Alright, we gotta get in the middle of a bunch of guys just to get the bone armor going here. Oh, we didn't instantly kill the treasure goblin though. That's a problem. Not a huge problem, granted, but still. Just open up the demonic vessels. Not assuming we were gonna get anything, but then we did. Consume the corpses. Open the chest. Whee. Alright. Yeah. So, this weapon though. This weapon. I can't even re-roll it if I wanted to. I don't know what I would re-roll, but I could re-roll something. It'd be really hard to chain Fields of Misery with this weapon actually, because we kill everything way too quickly until we move it up to Torment. So if we actually don't have a choice now, we pretty much have to do rifts until we hit 60, which is fine. Rifts are fun. I like rifts. Also better chance at legendaries, which we could use, because once we hit the 60 range, monsters will become a lot tougher. They'll hit us a lot harder than they're hitting us now. And that's kind of a big deal.
That needs to recharge.
This rift has real low density. Haven't really figured out how this one spawns, like the terrain generation, yet. Hopefully I can get that figured out a little bit better. Looks like we got an updated the Orc's Crown. That's pretty lucky. Actually, it seems to be the only helm legendary we can get. We've gotten 3 of those. Not that I am complaining at all. It's real lucky when you're trying to level up to get that sort of thing. But it seems to be the only thing we get.
That needs to recharge.
I think down this way may be the direction we go. I'm not sure. I think there's a path here, maybe? Yeah, there is. Oh, I need to get my bone armor stacks for the movement speed. Come on, guys. Gather around me. I need more of you. Oh, it's 7. That's not bad. It's better than what we had. Jesus. See if we can get to the next zone. As much as I love the architecture on this, and I really do, seems like the density was real bad there. So, this will be better, I have a feeling. Takes a licking. I'm guessing that means like get licked by X number of guys at the same time. Alright, Blood Rush Hematosis Rune. Whatever that is, we'll look at that right now. see what that is. Alright, Blood Rush, Hematosis. Removes the health cost. Well, we don't really have a health cost right now anyway, because it seems to be bugged. So, seems like no matter what, we're getting the Hematosis rune on it. Flawless Square. Sweet. There's a whole new set of gems. See, I knew we were right to abandon the other ones. It's calculated.
This world can abide you no longer.
Alright. Well, we just blood rushed into a wall because we're good at this game. Get new stacks on our bone armor going. Come on, click it. And here we go. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to kill guys we go. We keep getting these shielding guys. What the hell?
There is no room.
Oh, we are full on inventory space, which means we need to back. Because we need to watch our upgrades now. As we get closer to level 60, we need to make sure that we at least have like mid-50s on. Oops. Yeah, I totally meant to do that. Alright, let's identify the Orc's Crown. I mean, whatever this legendary is. Oh, it's the Orc's Crown. What a surprise. It actually has a lower gem effect. Significantly lower. And it's a good toughness and damage upgrade, though, so I think we're still going to use it, even though it's worse objectively than what we're used. Game was terminated. Okay. 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 Let's go back in. We didn't need to finish that rift anyway, boys. We didn't need to finish that. Oh, we lost half our gear. We had a whole row of gear here that's not there anymore. That's actually funny. And our thing's no longer identified. Maybe it'll re-roll as a better percent. What do you think? Nope, it's the exact same item. That proves that it's generated on drop, which I actually already knew. But we're gonna pretend like I'm not an idiot. Sounds good, right? So that is a reduced level requirement actually, but it doesn't matter because it's a shield, which we're not going to use because we're using that epic two-handed weapon, which we are not likely to find something better. Alright, so we can salvage that stuff. I think we're safe to do that while the game is still active. I can't believe we lost a row of gear. That's so random. Alright. Let's do one more reroll on these shoulders while we have the cash too. Didn't get that negative level requirement, darn. It's okay. We'll get it eventually, boys. We'll get it eventually. We'll probably get it when we're like level 68. That'd be funny.
I wish you luck, hero.
This creature will die.
Let's get bone armor going. Alright. Good to go. We got a new bone spike rune called Blood Spikes. I assume that that's going to be some sort of like healing rune on that. We can't check right now because we're in combat. See if we can get out of combat and just see. Enemies hit bleed for 50% of your weapon damage over 2 seconds and heal you. Yeah, why not? We'll try it. Yeah, we'll try it. So it's gonna look like that. That's actually a pretty cool effect. Actually, we never did try Path of Bones. That'd be fun to try out with this build. Seems to go pretty well with like a Bone Spear type build, right? Ooh. Ooh. This is gonna be real hard to do, actually. I think we're gonna let some get away. I don't think there's any way I can avoid it. Where's the other one at? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
That needs to recharge.
Dang it. I don't know where he went. Oh, it doesn't look like he's dropping legendaries for me anyway. It's fine. I felt bad. I mean, I see what you're saying there, CRYPT, but it is I mean, it is beta servers. It's not like this is their cash cow. This is they're probably running this on their least stable servers because people who opt into this are basically getting free access to something that costs money. Like, we didn't have to pay to actually play the Necromancer here. We just had to get lucky enough to get into the beta. So, like, yeah, it's frustrating that the servers aren't stable, but if you think about Blizzard's service as a whole, it's pretty damn stable compared to a lot of companies. There's very, very little downtime, and when there is, it's like DDoS attacks, and there's no way you can really protect against that if you know anything about technical server stuff. There's not really a way to guard against that. If someone wants to bring down your network, they can. I mean, like, hackers have brought down the freaking FBI. I mean, they can bring down the FBI, then they can bring down the company. So, meh, it is what it is, right? Like, it's not the end of the world. Ultimately, it's a free thing that I'm getting access to. I can't be too mad. That said, I feel frustrated when it happens. But I just try to keep it in perspective a little, you know? Like, Jesus. Free bone spirits. Throw bone spirits everywhere. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to find enough enemies to actually kill with them. Land of the Dead, Shallow Grave. That's a new one. Yeah, no, I'm not mad. I'm not mad either at you. I was trying to explain my perspective too. I realized I was starting to sound. I was sounding kind of upset. I wasn't upset at all. So hope you don't feel like I was. Think that I have no idea where to go. Aha. Beautiful. Speed pylon, always nice. Oh, jeez. Can we just, like, run through stuff and kill it with this weapon? Yeah. We can just, like, run through stuff and kill it, more or less. Good God. Look at that.
The Rift Guardian has come.
Let's go ahead and just use this as much as we can. Because why not, right? Anyone who jumps on top of me is killing themselves. It's kind of funny.
My bag is full.
I'll come back for this stuff in a second. Alright, the speed bonus is done. Let's empty our bag and make sure we get all that gear. That was crazy. a speed pylon with this weapon. Alright, let's see if there's any gear upgrades. Very slight gear upgrade. Plus it has a socket. It's always good. Nothing really here. Wait, that weapon's not an upgrade? Shocking. Alright. Salvage that stuff. Get the mats because we're going to be needing those. Let's go back and get all these mats as well, because we'll be needing those. Hey, it's a new neck piece. We actually need one of those. Oh no, it's not a neck piece, that's an enchantress item. RIP. That's what I should do, is I should craft a neck piece. I could just wait for one to drop, I suppose. That's an upgrade over the thing we just got. Say there's some stuff we missed back here that we just ran past because we had the speed pylon, so let's just see about grabbing that stuff. Thought there was, maybe there wasn't. Alright, well that looks like it for that rift anyway. Craft a necklace at the jeweler. Let's first turn this in though before the servers crash on us. And let's craft. We have to train this guy up, but we can't really afford to. Yeah, we can't afford to craft him up any higher. Well, it's a level 48 versus level 25, so it should be an upgrade still, right? As long as it rolls intelligence, it does. It was not an upgrade, really. That's actually really surprising. Wow. That was just a really good rolled Squirt's amulet, I guess. Holy crap. Double the level and it's not an upgrade. Alright. RIP. Alrighty. Any new abilities? Yeah, new Bone Spear rune, Blood Spear. Turns into a Blood Spear. Its damage is increased by 518% at the cost of 10% health. Oof. Regen it pretty quick. Increase your life generation for 10% for every enemy within 20 yards. You're healed for 10% of your life on hit when one of your minions hits an enemy. There's something here that could help, right? Is it later on? I think blood for blood would be helpful for this, to actually be able to use this ability. Alright, Blood Rush got a new rune. Homeostasis, we already looked at that one. Devour got a new rune. Cannibalize. Each corpse consumed also restores 3% health. I like the auto-consuming. We're fine. Yeah, I don't think we'll probably use Bone Spear, Blood Spear, but let's just see what it feels like. We need to try out the other bone spikes anyway, the one that's blood spikes to give back health. So we can blood spear then blood spikes. See how it goes. Well, no surprise it's one-shotting everything. That's how everything was doing anyway though, right? We don't even need our Bone Spirit with this Blood Spear. We're gaining back health really quickly. I don't understand why we're gaining back health so quick. Our regen must be really high from something. Hold on. Do we have... maybe it's not bugged. Maybe we just have really high regen from something. Increasing amount of health restored to 6%, but no longer restores essence. Cool. And corpse explosion, final embrace. Corpses pull themselves towards the nearest enemy before exploding. Ooh. But Corpse Explosion now costs 3% per life. Still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Okay. See if something we have has lots of life per second or something like that. Life on hits. What's our recovery? 15,000? We have life per kill. We have a lot of life per kill. Maybe that's what's going on, is we have an absurd amount of life per kill. We have a good amount of life per hit. Like, we only have 30,000 health, but we have 8,000 life per kill. Oh, our weapon has an absurd amount of life per kill. Okay. We also have 1,000 life per second, which means 5% of 30,000. Maybe we are losing the life. We're just regenerating it too quick. Yeah, because basically that's 1,500 life, and then we're regenerating 1,000 life per second. So we are actually losing it. We're just regenerating it super quick. Okay, cool. Well, that answers a lot of unanswered questions, actually. I thought the ability was bugged, but turns out we just have too much life regen. We don't have too much. We have an insane. We have a good amount for the level range we're at. I'm sure later it won't be as big of a deal. I feel more scared about like spamming Bone Spear though. Like, I suppose I don't have to because everything regens so quickly. Okay, try and get these guys close so we can get some bone armor. Alright. Get that movement speed. That actually that life per kill is going to definitely help us a lot as we move into the higher levels soon. Alright, this is going to be back here, huh? Yeah. I feel like Teeth was doing plenty for us, though. I don't feel like we probably need to switch over to this Bone Spear, but... Actually, Teeth feels a little bit better just because of the damage spread is easier to hit consistently. It does less damage. It does like a third as much damage, but it hits a lot more enemies at a time. So, I think it's worth it. Honestly, we don't even probably need a generator since we have this Devour aura. As long as we're killing things, we're going to get our essence back. I suppose it's going to be handy for a Rift Guardian, but otherwise we don't really even need we don't even need this. We could run like no, we couldn't run Corpse Explosion because we're devouring our corpses that we have. What could we run there? I'm not actually sure what could run there. Like Land of the Dead, maybe. Something like that. Or Army of the Dead, maybe. Something along those lines. Something to just one-shot the Rift Guardian. Let's try that out. Let's play with this. Let's move that to there. And let's flip this over to Army of the Dead. Raise a Storm of the Dead that surrounds you, damaging enemies for 15,000 for 5 seconds. And we're going to go Unconventional Warfare, which is 50,000 damage over 4 seconds. And we're not going to use it unless it's like a single target that's on the field. Get our bone armor back up here. The only thing about this is we've got to make sure we're consuming corpses to get essence. We can't just completely skip them ever. But it doesn't seem like we need to even consume that many, honestly. Because Bone Spear only costs 20, and each corpse gives us 11. So, as long as we're killing corpses at all, we should be fine, right? I think we'll be fine. We're actually gonna not worry about it and just see if we can spam our generator or our spender without having to really even worry about what we're doing. Because I think we probably can.
That needs to recharge.
Poor Stray got woken up by the jerk cat. Oh, I forgot we have bone armor on as our left click. I was trying to left click him. I just finished talking about that too. Oh man, we got a legendary weapon which we're not going to be able to use. Feels bad. I'm going to assume it's going to be worse than our level 70 yellow. Pretty good movement speed. And now we have even more. Haha. And empowered. So we can just teleport around a lot.
Weakness consumes you. I must wait. So much more now.
Alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. How's the stream look? Is there any big lag, any drop frames? Does it look like it's stuttering a ton? I know it's a little bit hard to tell because I'm teleporting around so much, but it feels like it's stuttering a lot. Let me know, because I need to know. I'm trying real hard to fix the issue we were having the other night. I did a ton of things, but if it didn't fix it, I definitely need to know. So even if just one person can tell me if it's been like lagging and stammering, that'd be very helpful to me. Right now it's hard to tell because I'm moving so fast my own screen can't keep up with it. But which set will I prefer? I think I'm going to prefer the set with Bone Spear and Corpse Explosion, mostly just because I really like, Bone Spear and Consume Corpses, mostly because I just really like, I really like Corpse Explosion. So I think I'm going to like that one a lot. Alright, let's see how this works. Here's our plan. This is the one-shot blow up the Rift Guardian build. Boom. Look at that shit. Stream is awesome. FPS is really good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I spent like 2.5 hours trying to fix it earlier tonight, so... So basically what I did there is I burned 3 Bone Spirits for 1250 weapon damage each, and then I grabbed a Unconventional Warfare for 50,000% weapons damage, and just basically one-shot the Rift Guardian. Which is interesting that you can make that work, and still be able to just run the rest of the Rift regular. Like, this is actually a pretty effective build. I really like the Corpse Explosion build I was running before as well. But this is a really fun build too. Okay, let's turn that in before the server crashes. Identify the legendaries before the server crashes. Nothing in the bottom row is safe, so let's not keep it in the bottom row. Okay, obviously neither of those is going to be as good as what we have. Unless we got super lucky and got a level 70. Which doesn't make any sense, because things roll at your level. Shh, I know that. Alrighty. Very slight upgrade, sure. Got Bone Spear % damage on it. Make our Bone Spear even more damaging, because that's what we need. Alright, and salvage both of those. See if we have enough gold to re-roll our level 70 shoulders, or level 60 shoulders a few times. Pretty soon it's not going to be worth it because we're going to be at level 60. Level 60 gear is just going to be dropping for us, but honestly right now it's not worth it. We're not going to do that anymore. We're just going to get rid of these. We've wasted enough gold on that. We'll be level 60 soon enough. It's not even worth it. Got a new passive, Serration. Bone Spikes, Bone Spear, and Bone Spear deal 1% damage increase for every 2 yards they are from you. A maximum of 15%. Yes, please. That sounds amazing. What are we going to replace? I think we're going to replace life from death with serration. If we find we're having too much trouble living, we can go back to it. Oops. Standalone. There we go. So we're going to go movement speed whenever we consume a corpse. We're going to go 100% increased armor because we don't have any minions. It would reduce by 10% for every minion we have, but we don't use minions, so we're fine. And then we're going to go serration, which gives us up to 15% damage increase on our bone spear and bone spirit. And bone spikes, which we're not using. Wait a second. So it's every 2 yards up to 15%, so up to 30 yards. 30 yards is only like this far away. So that's actually really easy to get the maximum bonus there. Cool. I like it. That level 70 weapon though. Doing work. Can't believe we got that in the first cast. Oh, that's sick. That's actually ridiculous. Didn't even use any of my elite killing spells there. Just use my bone spear. So hard to tell how much effect it's having just because we have that weapon that was killing everything in one shot anyway, more or less. But we are starting to level up more. Like we gained several levels that last rift. So we're starting to get to a point where things aren't dying instantly in one shot from teeth. But they're pretty close. They're pretty close.
This world can abide you no longer.
Well, let's get an armor refresh there. So this seems like pretty decent for like a speed running type build. Just because it gives us constant movement speed, constant ability to jump around. It can kill elites and Rift Guardians super quickly, and it also doesn't need to use any generators at all. It's a 0 generator build with no gear requirements, which is pretty solid. But it's hard to tell how strong it is just because we do have that weapon that's super OP. So it makes it a lot harder to tell if it's actually good or if it's just the weapon, you know, carrying it. But it feels like it would be good, just off of concept. If you had depth, no, not depth figures, because we're still spending. We're just getting it back. God, speed pylons. So good with this weapon. Speed pylon could basically crush your enemies by walking over top of them. Good lord.
I must wait.
Alright, speed pylon's done. That was crazy. Alright. Went the wrong way. Keep doing that on this level.
Give it more time.
Chest up here. Got legendary chest armor. Cool. We're going to take a second and just identify that. Just kidding. Screw you. We're going to identify that. It's going to be the gold skin. It's dexterity. Really? We're going to take it because we need the gold at the moment. Alright. I think this is the right way to go. Ooh, a resplendent chest. Nice. Is that 100% extra gold from monsters? Yeah, nice. Doesn't do anything for that, but I think we just got a monk weapon. Nope, it's Tormentor again. Doesn't really matter because no weapon's gonna do anything for us, but it'd be nice to get something that we could cube, you know? Okay, we know we don't need to go up that way because that's just gonna loop around this way. See? Oh, there's an elite up there, so I guess we did have to go that way. I stand corrected. Make a liar out of me, game. Didn't take much, I suppose. Bye, Bone Spirit. You will be missed. We'll just go and use Army of the Dead on this one, since our other cooldowns were up still. That's the other thing, is if you get multiple elite packs, you can shred them and not have to worry about it. It's pretty good for speed farming, actually. Like, elites are no big thing. Can you imagine this with an Ingeon, actually? That's actually kind of a crazy thought. Because then it's gonna just have reduced cooldown on your Army of the Dead by 10 seconds. And on your Bone Spirits by 10 seconds, which basically means your Bone Spirits are going to have a 5-second cooldown. That's actually really crazy. Huh. So in Geom with this build, and then like Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac.
No. My essence is too low. You will make a fine corpse.
Super shielding. Absorbed one of my Bone Spirits. Bye, elites. How's it going? You'll be missed. Not really, you won't be missed at all, elites. I'm happy for your passing.
You will make a fine corpse.
Waiting for my bone armor to come up so I don't kill these guys. I want full stacks, want full stacks, want full stacks. There it is. Alright. Rift Guardian's not going to die quite as easily as before. It should still die pretty easily. Oh, just kidding. Still one shot, even with enemies around. As I say, the enemies that were surrounding us could have soaked up some of the Army of the Dead. But it looks like it doesn't even matter. Is infinity number? If so, which number is infinity? I've discovered I've calculated the infinity number. Click on my channel and watch the only video I have to see the calculation of the number. Well, that's certainly not spam, is it? Boys, we've made it now. We've got spammers. We've made it now. Ooh, that is double. No, it doesn't. That is a lot of primary stat upgrade, actually. That's really big. The health and gold pickup radius is actually a pretty big thing here. We need to keep an eye on for our stats. Like here, this one has health and gold pickup radius. And by putting it on, our aura right now is sitting... Let's see. It's right where Tyrael is, right? When we put this on, it's going to increase. Just a little bit. 2 yards. So that's... Or 1 yard. Really wasn't that big of an upgrade. Oh, we had 2 yards before, so it decreased. Cough. Nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Actually, this one actually has pickup radius, whatever. We're going to drop the gold wraps. Or the gold skin. Alright. We actually want this radius to be as big as possible to be sucking up corpses so that we can keep that sustain going. Feels bad to salvage those, but we're going to do it. We're going to do the thing.
Your skills.
I understand so much more.
Level
now.
57, we're making it. We're making it. Let's throw a couple topaz in there. Let's just unsocket this and throw topaz there, throw that on the ground. Alright. 116 blood shards. Couple. Our goal is to get up to 500 blood shards before level 70. Well, that comes from the little Bible. Can't wait what the large Bible will discover. Okay. Oh, the little Bible is the one who said that. Yeah, the large... If the little Bible discovered the number that is infinity, I'm pretty sure the large Bible should discover time travel. That's a natural progression there. Seems like the natural progression.
Your power, and you will survive.
Hey! Pool of reflection. Nice. Very nice. Oh, we need to get our bone armor up, so let's not kill some guys for a second. Let's gather up some enemies. Alright, now we can kill them. Oops. You need to die. Stop teleporting away from my bone spirits. I don't like you teleporters. Stop it. The nice thing is I can tell exactly where I need to be to pick up gold because it's my aura that I have around me. Never have to guess again. Although I have a pet to do that anyway, but still. All time travel. No, the beta is not open beta. It is closed beta. I was lucky to get the invite. Although I did spam the Blizzard PR department for like 3 weeks saying, hey, I have a struggling stream. I could really use this because I'd like to stream this. Hey, can you please give me access to this? Because I have a stream and I'm small and I'd like to get bigger. And after sending him emails like every other day for like almost 3 weeks, I think they finally got tired of me emailing them. In fairness, she was on vacation for like half of it. But still. I think they just got sick of me. Sick of me. They're like, fine, just shut up and take it. Alright, Army of the Dead to kill everything on the screen. Feels good. I think we just got disconnected from the game. I think our game froze. Nope. Oof. Our game felt like it froze there for a minute. Please don't count that as stream lag, because it wasn't. What the hell? Hit him. Hit him. Look at that spirit just fly around him. It didn't know what to do. Alright, what do we got? Robes of Reladin, Singularity, Deadeye, Long Shot. Nope, nothing we need. Actually, I don't know what those robes are, but I assume they're not anything we need. Oh, it's a dead end if I've ever seen one. I've seen a lot of dead ends in my time. My job, for instance. Wait, what? Oh, we're getting some server side lag, or some output lag on my OBS. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure we stabilize again. Okay, we did drop a couple frames there. My YouTube thing is telling me it's not receiving enough data to give steady stream. So, let me just double check. We're outputting at 12,000 kilobytes a second. So I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Let me know if you guys start noticing considerable like lag and frame drops right now. I'm gonna note the time as well and see if it's something someone in my house is doing.
I understand so much more now.
I'm trying to watch on my side monitor, but there's a stream delay, so it's a little bit hard for me to do and play at the same time. It looks smooth as butter. If confirmation is possible, I would appreciate.
I must wait.
It's a little hard to tell on the small screen that I have as a screen preview.
Your death nears.
We're also about the 2-hour mark in the video, so I wonder if it has something to do with that. Yeah, tell me if you guys are having buffering issues. No issues, it's smooth? Good. Sorry I'm so paranoid about it. I had a really long stream the other night, and I thought it all went good. And so I stopped, and then I went to stream Heroes of the Storm, and I instantly noticed that there were issues there. And then it turned out when I went back and looked later that my Diablo stream was messed up too. So I just, you know, I want to maintain a level of professionalism and not have that happen every night. You know? Thank you guys for confirming that. I do really appreciate it. This is just a side thing, a hobby for me, but I want to turn it into eventually a second income. Oh, I burned all my cooldowns before I realized. So, this Rift Guardian's gonna live a little bit longer than the other ones did. Because I burned my Army of the Dead cooldown already. So he won't be one shot. Not the build's fault, completely my fault. It's an annoying guy too to not one shot.
I'm afraid not.
He still died pretty quick. That's fine.
I am overburdened.
All is okay. Thanks, bud. Appreciates. Alright.
I need to go back.
Any upgrades? We got a ring upgrade. It's pretty cool. Even more life after kill. That's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and close this out. That looks good. This is a upgrade. I know it's a big upgrade over this, but we're not going to give up the 20% bonus experience we get from the Oryx. It's too good to pass up. Yeah, that's fine. We can upgrade that. It's kind of a side grade. I think we're going to hold off on that because we lose a yard of pickup radius. And it's not much of an increase anyway. And we can salvage the rest. We're almost at the point where we're going to be getting level 60 things. Highest usable. Any of those legendary? Nope. And weapons, highest usable. Any of those legendaries? Nope. Okay. I didn't think that any of those things we just got were going to be, you know, worth crafting, but you always got to check, right? Always got to check.
Brave the rift.
Oh, we haven't checked for new runes recently. We should do that before we get in too far here, just in case we get kicked off the server. Yeah, we got some new ones. Bone armor. Increased life per second by 10% per target hit, but cost 20% life. That's pretty cool, actually. But we're going to keep this for the movement speed, just for leveling. Possession Bone Spirit will now charm the target for 10 seconds at the cost of 10% health. That could be super powerful, because you get 3 Bone Spirits, so you throw 1 at each blue elite, and suddenly your blue elite is working for you and taking damage from the whites around them. That could be decent. The 10% health cost is a little bit worrisome, but Grim Scythe upgrade will now heal you for 1% per enemy hit. That seems okay, I guess. Death Nova, Blood Nova, spend 10% health to unleash a Blood Nova that deals 450% weapon damage to all nearby enemies within 25 yards. So it's basically slightly less damage than Bone Nova, but like double the radius. Interesting. Blood Lance, spend 5% of your total life to launch an additional lance from yourself towards the target, deals 300% weapon damage. Revive got Ablation, increase the damage of revived creatures by 20%, but each revive now costs 3% life. Jesus. Land of the Dead got Shallow Graves. Every 10 enemies killed extends the duration by 1 second up to a maximum of 2 seconds. So it goes from 10 seconds to 12 seconds with a 120-second cooldown. Now I'm good. 1% cooldown reduction for every enemy curse up to a maximum of 20%. That seems really, really good. Is this your first playthrough as a Necro? Do you have any info regarding Necro set items? Yes, it is my first playthrough as a Necro. Necro set items can be found on DiabloFans.com, or I will be doing build videos and showing them off once I hit level 70. So, but basically there's a like blood set, there's a bone spear set, there's a bone armor set, and there's a like pet set. So frailty triggers at 18% life instead of 15, but now costs 10% of your life. Don't think that's worth it. Okay, cool. So we're gonna keep what we have, but good to know that there's other options. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep what we have. We could try out Shatter instead of Teeth. Just see how that feels. I think Teeth is still gonna be better, but just because of the piercing effect on it.
I can bring that down. I need essence.
Yeah, I like Teeth more. Shatter doesn't feel very good. Oh, I should kill the elite, huh?
Not enough essence.
Oh, there's another elite. Let's pop our Army of the Dead.
Long waited for this knowledge.
Yeah, Teeth definitely feels better. We're actually gonna pop out and switch that back so we can get out of combat. You know, what the heck? Let's try Bone Nova here.
I must wait.
Feels cool. I don't know if it's any better than Teeth though. We could try Blood Nova with all the life on kill we have. I suppose. As long as we're killing things, which we should be. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that's fine.
Give it more time.
Gotta find some actual enemies here.
I need essence. Consumes you.
Nope. Missed my teeth already. Missed my teeth already. Teeth is just so damn good. Some more plans, Wedge, Lost Boys, Umbral, Oath, and Firebrand. Okay. We apparently turned off our item display at one point. Now we have an insane amount of life after kill. Alright, see you later, CRYPT. Good luck in class. See you tomorrow. We have an insane amount of life per kill, so we can sacrifice health to do things like this and be just fine. That said, I don't know if I really love it. Ouch. We avoided it, good. I think Teeth was better, honestly. Felt like it was doing more, especially with the passive we have equipped. So let's switch back to Bone Spear, Teeth. Good to know. I think that would fit better into our other build that we had. Well, this build kind of does the same thing, but I think even a little bit better. A little bit smoother.
I must wait.
Alright, let's get those corpses so we can refresh our bone spirit. Get those corpses. Just refresh the bone spirit, fire it off. Refresh the bone spirit, fire it off. I think that reduced cooldown rune on the weaken would be pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty solid for this build especially, but we'd have to give up something, and I don't know what I would give up for that reduced cooldown, honestly. Everything we have works together with such good synergy. It's hard to decide what I would give up here. I guess you could give up the Army of the Dead and then not like instantly kill Rift Guardians, but at that point, what's the point of the cooldown reduction? Just to reduce the cooldown of your bone spirits? Not really needed. So all you need is 3 most of the time. So I don't know. I guess if you ran like Land of the Dead, if you ran Land of the Dead and Army of the Dead instead of Bone Spirits, maybe that could work, because then you could just infinitely cast your Land of the Dead, right? And you'd have a lower cooldown. Here, we're going to do Army of the Dead real quick. We just wasted before Rift Guardian once again. My bad boys. Keep doing that. I don't know why. Not paying attention to my timers. Or not paying attention to Rift progress. That's 2 in a row that we've not had an instant one-shot on a Rift Guardian that we could have.
My essence is too low.
Feels bad. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. While we're waiting for those cooldowns real quick. Yeah, it looks like we're good.
This will be a challenge.
We need the corpses in order to get our essence back here. Because we didn't one-shot the Rift Guardian like we were supposed to.
That is not possible. You will make a fine corpse.
Which is fine. We got it easily enough. Wasn't a big deal ultimately. Yeah, there's level 70. Wish I would, or level 60. Rather not 70, 60. Wish I would have actually gotten that before I killed the Rift Guardian. So all the stuff he dropped was level 60, but that's okay. We should be on to the next level of gems, which is good for us. I see a power pylon up here. Sweet. Might as well clear a little bit more then. Hey, we got a legendary ring. Glad we did that.
Your death near. Give it more time.
We got a necklace, which we needed. So that's good. And that's the end of that level. Alright, so we got... What is that? Broken Promise? I think that's a Broken Promise. Yep, Broken Promise. So, after 5 consecutive non-critical hits, critical hit chances increase to 100%. Meh. It's an upgrade, anyway, so that's all that matters. Let's go and take it. Our neck piece is indeed an upgrade, so we will take that. It's also a pretty sizable toughness upgrade. Brings us from 56,000 to 66,000, so pretty sizable increase. Okay, those are level 58 gloves. Those are a pretty big increase. We are level 60, so we could up it to Torment 1 difficulty and just see if we can handle it. I'm not entirely sure we could handle it now, but we could try it. and see how it goes. Just for shits and giggles. Let's go ahead and do it. We can always drop it if we can't handle it. We do have that level 70 weapon, so that could help us for a while. That unlocks Torment 1 all the way up to Torment 6. We're just going to go Torment 1. See how it goes. If we're feeling pretty good about it, we can up it. But let's do a Rift at Torment 1 and just see what drops. Or see how the killing goes. That's what I mean. We want to change that to the increased damage, which is Serration. Alright. Otherwise, everything else looks good. Oh, we gotta salvage. We had a little bit of server lag there. I activated my teleport and it didn't go right away. Alright, let's see how it goes. Sorry about that, that was probably loud. I banged my chair against the desk. Alright. Stuff doesn't die instantly. Feels more like an actual dungeon. So this will be good for testing out the build, seeing how it feels. This build might only be feasible with speed farming because I don't have a generator. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. We're gonna run out of essence too easily. So, we learned. It's not gonna be a thing. It's good for speedrunning content you outgear, but otherwise, not really. I mean, we did okay there, actually. But now that we're running out of corpses, we're gonna have trouble. Right? Didn't we have one that gave us corpses when we teleport on our blood room? I think we had that. And then we could use that as a resource for when we run out of essence, like right here. Because basically our corpses are what's giving us essence here. And without corpses, we have no essence. So let's look at that. There's a molting. Leave a corpse at your original location. Yeah. And then we could just grab a corpse and restore some essence.
Give it more time. Not enough essence.
I think we just drop the bone armor, honestly, and get a generator.
I must heal.
Right? Like, that's too clunky. That's way too clunky. Well, we know now that it doesn't work. I guess I can use my no essence cooldown with Bone Spirit, but let's what's Simulacrum? Create a simulacrum made of blood that will duplicate your essence spenders for 15 seconds. Ooh, that's cool. That sounds really cool. We're not going to do it right now, but that sounds really cool. Alright, let's get primary in here again. We need something ranged, so we'll probably go Path of Bones. That seems like the best one. Torment 2. You think so? Oh, we are on Torment 2. Shit. Yeah, you're right. I done goofed. Well, I'm actually surprised I'm doing this good if I'm on Torment 2. Oh, my bad. I mean, it's not that big of a jump up from Torment 1, though, is it? Let's lower it to Torment 1. That's cool. Where's our bone armor? There it is. Movement speed. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if we can drop it back down. If not, we can drop out Army of the Dead for a generator. I do think we definitely need the bone armor for this build. So if we have to, we can drop out Army of the Dead, and we just won't like insta kill Rift Guardians. But we haven't been using it anyway the last couple runs. We'll see if this is enough to sustain.
Not enough essence. I'm afraid not.
It might be. If we use our bone spirit strategically. When we run out of essence to get more. No, I still think it's not. It's not gonna work. Let's just kill him real quick. Alright, we definitely need a generator in here, so let's drop... God dang it. These guys are hitting me. Let's drop Army of the Dead for a generator. Let's go Bone Spikes... I don't know. Or Grim Scythe and... attack speed increase? I don't know. Maybe that one? Alright, let's see how that feels.
That foe will die. My essence is too low.
Oh, I didn't have my bone armor on. Shit. Okay. That should help.
Do not fear the end.
Of course, we can make things a lot easier on ourselves and just use pets. To tank up damage and do stuff and things. So what fun is that?
Decay and rot.
Our weapon's not carrying us as much anymore. Feels bad. We have to actually play and not just one-shot everything. That said, we're not doing too bad. We don't have to use the generator very often, just on elite packs more or less.
I have long waited for this moment.
So that's not too bad. That reaping just instantly killed that guy because he was below 20% health. That's pretty cool. What do we got? Depth Diggers? Cool. So that's gonna cause our bones, or our primary, to do extra damage. Primary skills generate 94% additional damage. Nice. And it's an upgrade, so, you know. Yay! Let's see how much damage. Oh! Our primary skill actually does a ton of damage now. Almost does as much as our spender. I wonder if we went like the bone spikes with the increased damage the further it goes. If that would be enough to just like be a primary only thing. Let's just see real quick. Path of Bones, right? Yeah. And then we have Serration on still. Okay. See how much this does. Ah, not as much because the ability does last to start. But it pierces, so that's cool. And I don't have to be in melee range to hit it, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know if Torment's even worth the time. I think we should probably just drop it back down to Expert or Hard and run the build we were doing because it's efficient. Very efficient. Rather than just try and make this work, you know? I suppose this isn't too bad. We'll finish out the Rift just so that we get the Rift completion bonus at Torment 1. But I think that overall, we probably want to drop it back down. Although we are at level 62, I don't know how many levels I've gained since we've been in here, actually. I wasn't really paying attention. I feel like I was 60 when we started this, so maybe it is efficient. Just doesn't feel like because I'm not one-shotting everything in the world.
My essence is too low.
Alright. I can show you guys my other build that I had. I don't think I've done it during the stream. See if I can remember it even. It relies a lot on Corpse Explosion, but it's really fun. I might tweak it actually. It uses the Corpse Explosion in close combat. It's really good. I really like the Devour with the aura though, to just suck up enemies and get essence back. It's pretty cool. It's pretty handy.
Troubling news. Another cult has emerged from the shadows, and its members gather to the north. They conduct their rituals under the veil of the shrouded moors, where few will think to look for them.
Why is Tyrael telling me about some like storyline stuff in the middle of a rift? That's weird.
More time.
That's really weird. Whoa, what are those guys? Jesus Christ.
There is no end to the number of rituals these cultists will use to twist mortal flesh.
I guess that's why he's telling me about it.
Ascension, a lie that no doubt buys them obedience. But mark my words.
Freaking creepy ass enemies.
Have not ascended.
Hematic Zealots, huh? You guys ever seen these mobs before? Are these new? With the Necromancer patch? I feel like they might be. I don't think I've ever seen these guys before. Like, those guys I think I have, but not these guys. Huh. I think those guys might be new enemies. Oh, I miss my Army of the Dead right now. I tell ya.
That is not possible. My essence is too low. My insight grows.
There's another bubble.
All must serve the cycle. Give it more time.
Jesus. Those guys have some serious health pools.
No. Decay and rot.
So I can use my bone spirits a bit more with this build now. So they don't one-shot elites anymore, no use really saving them.
I'm afraid not.
Ooh, a resplendent chest. Sweet.
I'm afraid not. My hand
The Rift Guardian is here.
Oh boy. That's kind of bad.
I'm using strength.
Oof.
That is not possible. I need essence.
Issues we have issues. We have a full
That is
subscription.
not possible. That is not possible. I'm losing strength. I'm afraid not.
Ouch. Yeah, we're definitely gonna move it back down to hard. For speed of farming and Jesus.
My
Because
bag
screw
is
that. We did gain like 3 levels, I'm pretty sure, in here, but we're at the point now where we can't really do it.
That needs to recharge. Give it more time. I am injured. My bag is full.
Yeah. Yeah, this hurts. Game difficulty. Please reduce the game difficulty, it tells me. Shut up. You're not my real dad, Blizzard. You're not my real dad. Do what I want. Oh. I should be using my bone spirits though on cooldown. For real.
No. Not enough essence. That needs to recharge. I'm afraid not. That needs to recharge.
Oh, screw you and your teleport. Stupid Rift Guardian. Yeah, I'm gonna go with we're gonna lower the difficulty. Whew. Jeez.
There is no room.
There's no room. Well, I'm definitely gonna be coming back for those pieces because they're level 60 plus. Alright. Some of them are level 60 plus, I guess. That's an increase. Good amount of... We lose some pickup radius, but it's a good amount of toughness increase, so we're going to take it. We're not going to sacrifice the orcs just yet. Okay, all those things can be salvaged. We can drop the old gems, which is good. Hopefully we got something there. Yeah, we got a good toughness increase right there. Good. Alright. Salvage. Game was terminated right before we turned it in. God dang it. Rip all that experience. Problem creating game, problem creating game. This happened earlier, don't worry. It'll be back to normal soon. Change our settings, go down to hard, save, start. Nope. We just gotta keep waiting. Problem creating a game. The game servers for a game mode may be unavailable. Please make sure you have the latest Diablo 3 client. Restart and try again later. Disconnecting D3 release flashback. Nice. Almost finished your fan mode crashes. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Alright, well, this only lasted for like 30-40 seconds before, so I'm not too worried about it. Make sure we got our new item. We did. We're fine. We're fine. Not the end of the world. Reddit is down too. That's the end of the world. The entire interwebs have been DDoSed, says Hufflepuff. And you can trust a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff. That's hard to say. Oh man, we were so close to 70. I believe, boys. I believe it's going to come back. I believe. BattleNet, I mean Skynet is coming. Alright, well, there we gained a viewer as we can't get into games, so that's pretty cool. Server came in like, Leroy! Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, boys, well, see, the second I say that that's it for the night, the server's going to come back online, though. That's what happened last time. I stopped my stream and restarted, and it came right back online. But I suppose it's 11 o'clock, and I was probably supposed to be in bed like an hour and a half ago in order to actually be able to not be dead at work tomorrow. So I suppose We're going to give it 10 seconds. If servers don't come back online, we're going to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Work. Oh my god. Oh, magic touch, baby. Magic frickin' touch. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Called it. Alright. We need to re-equip that chest piece we had on. Oh, we lost the chest piece. We lost the gear we got when we went back in. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Not the end of the world, though. Looks like we can replace the broken promise already. That's good. Alright. Not the end of the world. We kept our levels. We lost the completion on the rift, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. We're gonna throw back in the Army of the Dead with unconventional warfare. We'll go back to our speed farm build here. And then 4 people leave as we get back into the server. They must have assumed it wasn't gonna work. Which is fair, to be honest. Those guys we have to use our cooldown on. Interesting.
I can bring that. I'm afraid not. My essence is too low. Do not fear the end.
Even on hard, it's actually getting a little bit hard to keep our essence up. Not too hard, though. We're fine. Getting some death breath, that's good. Game was terminated. Called it. Haha, loser. Lame stream. Thanks, buddy. That's nice. Alright, that's it. We're gonna leave it there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, that's cool too. Let us know what to do different next time. Thanks for coming by, and I hope you have a great night. Later, YouTubes.